Hello friends, how are you? Today I'm going to let you know how we can add automatic equation number in any research document or thesis. Usually when we are writing a thesis or research paper which contains several equations, mathematical equations, so it is difficult to all of us to manage their number manually. Why it is difficult? Because suppose I have written a one equation with number 1.1 and then manually 1.2. Suddenly, the idea came into mind that I need one equation between 1.2 and 1.1. So what we will do? We will manually add the equation, manually give the number to that equation, which is very cumbersome process. But today I will let you know how we can add the equation numbers into the document automatically, and also I'll let you know the command and shortcut to manage the equation number automatically. I will also let you know how we can update this number. So please keep on watching this video. For example, this is chapter 1 and the subheading is 1.1. So I have already introduced one equation which I have made, and it is 1.1. Now I'm using the command which is eqtable. Please note the command eqtable. You can see when I add the command eqtable, the number is automatically 1.2. Now for example, I want to use the another equation between 1.1 and 1.2, and I use again the same command. You can see here, if I will update this number, you can see here the equation is now 1.2, that is in between already 1.2 and 1.3. Now we have a option, I will let you know later, that how we can update the number of these equations. I can use the update option. You can see here the next equation is now 1.3. So by doing so, we can add any equation in between, after, or even before. We have a option to enter the equation anywhere in the document. It will automatically adjust its number and no need to adjust the number manually. So what should we do for this process? It is very easy. First of all, go to the insert. You can see the ribbon. In ribbon, the last is equation. I can go to the equation. This equation I can take as a fundamental equation, right? When the equation ends, where equation ends, just put one tab. It is very important. Just put one tab, right? Then go to reference. In reference, there is the option insert caption. Go to insert caption. In label, you can see there is a three option, either equation, figure, or table. But we are interested in equation. I will put the term equation. Okay. You can also adjust the numbering. The heading 1 means it will include the chapter 1. If I am working in between chapter 2, after chapter 2, it will give me 2.1. But as I am working in a chapter 1, so heading is 1. Either I can use the period, I can use the colon. Okay. In generally, we are preferring the period between heading and equation number. So I will use the chapter 1. I can also change the format 1, 2, 3, ABC as per your requirement, Roman, capital Roman, anything. But generally we are using 1.2 and 3. So I'm going to OK. And I can also exclude. Here you can see the equation is come before 1.3 numerics. If I will exclude this caption, it will give me only 1.3, right? So I will put this as okay. You can see here this equation is 1.3. Why it is 1.3? Because I have already introduced that template into where I have already introduced it. So now what I will do, I will select it. Okay, there is a command Alt A V X enter. I'm writing here command Alt tab plus A, then V, then X, then enter. This is the command. I'll highlight it for you. This is the command which will separate your number from equation, and your number will come to the next column, and your equation will remain on the left hand side. And as per your choice, your format, you can adjust the column here, right? Now what we can do, we will delete this equation, entire equation. Okay, there's another command we can also add here, empty equation. The command is alt plus equal. When you, I'm not saying plus, alt equal, this is the command which will provide you the empty equation here. Okay, so these two commands please keep in mind, right? Then what is the next? I'm going to remove the border of all these equations. Okay, right? Then I will select it, go to file. There's a option in a file, there's an option. Okay, in option I will go to proving. In proving we have a autocorrect option, right? So I will write here as I am already given equitable, right? This is the command. So it is already been used, fine. So if I will click it, okay, and please check, it must be formatted text, it should not be plain text, right? I will say okay, then okay, it is, it will now works. I'll check. You can see here I am given the command and it will give me number 1.4 later. For example, I would like to add in chapter 2, I will remove it. Okay, now earlier it was chapter 1, it is chapter 2. I will use the same command. You can see here equation is now 2.1. This is a number, equation number. These equations will automatically came here, right? And I'm using the same format in chapter number 2. It will give me equation number 2.1. So similarly, if I will keep on using in chapter number 3, you can see here equation is 3.1 because 3.1 is already here.